Okay, Joan, I'd like to start off this meeting by acknowledging the fact that our last meeting didn't go very well, and I could have probably handled things quite a bit better than I did. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I've been frustrated, and perhaps some of that frustration spilled over into our conversation, so I'd like to apologize for that, and hopefully that we can open the lines of communication a bit better this time, and perhaps come up with a better solution than how I didn't feel the last meeting was resolved very well, and I just want to apologize if I made you feel poorly or upset.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
So I guess, why don't you just start by telling me what you were trying to tell me last time, and I'll hopefully be a little more receptive this time.
Okay, thanks. I guess I just really feel, and I guess maybe it's because of when I've been leaving or other things, but I've just really felt that I really do care about this job, and I've genuinely been trying really hard to work hard for you and be efficient and do a good job, but I felt that I guess I just haven't been hearing very much positive feedback, and or really any, and I just I personally feel a little bit that I'm not able to meet your expectations, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. So maybe if you could help me to understand better what I can do within I guess my parameters to really show how dedicated I am to the job and meet your expectations. Well, that would be great.
Okay, well that's helpful, because I want to help you. I want you to be successful in this job. I believe that you are dedicated to the job and that you want to do a good job, and I want to help you do that.
Right.
I guess what I'm trying to convey to you is that I'm wondering if there's some way we can reach an agreement between the two of us and the collective agreement, right, to help you be successful and me be successful in meeting some of the deadlines. I know that your collective agreement says that you end work at 4:30, and I'm wondering maybe we can work out some sort of arrangement that not all the time, maybe sometimes, maybe you can work a bit later or maybe come in earlier in the morning or something. The other thing that I'd like to talk about too, if you're comfortable with that, is there something happening maybe outside of work that's causing you to be stressed, or that you feel that you're unable to do? Like, what are your parameters, I guess? Is there anything I should know or that I need to know that will help me help you be more successful when you are here?
Sorry.
That's okay. Take your time. Here, so like a Kleenex, or do you want to take a break, or I'll get you some water if you'd like.
Oh, it's okay. I'm okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm really sorry, Frank. It's a bit personal, and I guess that the 4:30 thing, it just kind of, it touches a bit of a nerve. I don't really like to talk to people about it, because I'm just kind of dealing with it. But I have a medical condition, and I have to take this medication, and I have to take it at 5 o'clock every day, and I have to take it at home because I can't drive after I take it for 5 hours, because it makes me drowsy. So that's where the 4:30 thing is coming from, Frank. I'm just really worried about making sure I get home on time and take this, because otherwise, things could get out of control.
Okay, well, we don't want that to happen, and I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you feel you could tell me that. You've worked here a long time, and you're a good employee, and I want to continue that relationship. I want to help you succeed and be even better. So if you
Thanks.
have to leave at 4:30 because of your medical condition, again, maybe we can work out some sort of agreement where you maybe can come in a little earlier, or perhaps work through part of your lunch or something. I
Okay.
can sit down with my manager, and we can, perhaps the three of us can sit down, we can work something out that would be more conducive for you, so that you feel less stress from me, I feel less stress from my manager.
Okay.
We're all working together to solve everybody's issues. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, or maybe even I could definitely look at like the lunch hour. The early morning is a little bit harder for
Okay.
me because of the kids, but
Right.
the lunch hour, we could totally look at that. Or maybe also there's some things I could do from home, like if you wanted to send me home with like a task, I could do that. I could email it to you.
That's a great
Skype.
idea. That's a great idea. Sure, we could work out. You could do some of your work at home.
Okay.
I don't see why you couldn't take some of the files home with you and do
Okay.
your work when you're
Okay.
feeling more comfortable with that.
Oh, that's
If
great.
that works for you, that would certainly work for me.
That would be excellent. Like I have
Okay.
no problem with that. I was worried maybe some of them were too confidential, or like I shouldn't be taking them out of the
No,
office.
you've been here a long time. I think I can trust you with confidential information.
Okay.
So don't worry
Oh,
about that.
oh, thanks.
Okay. All right. So
Great.
how are you feeling now about things? A little bit better?
Yeah, I'm glad that. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier about the medical thing. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, to be honest.
Well,
but
that's fine. It's your personal business, and it's not really any of mine, so you don't have to tell me more. That's fine.
okay.
I was making incorrect assumptions because I didn't have enough information.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
that I have the information, I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
We can work through this, I'm sure.
Great. Okay. And
Okay.
maybe if we could like meet, like maybe just have a quick like 5-minute meeting every
Mhm.
morning or something like that. So you could tell me like what was going okay and what was behind, and then I'd have more of an idea of whether I was like really meeting your expectations or not.
Why don't we do that? More.
Okay.
It sounds like you want more feedback.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
really help.
Well, then absolutely, I'll be more than happy to give that to you. Sure.
Okay.
That's
great.
great. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Frank.
You're welcome.